An area that you have spoken about and so many leaders from ASEAN talk about now, which is the dispute, the tensions, whatever we want to call them, between the United States and China. You spoke about the impact. I believe you said, of course, we have been impacted. You also said you never want to choose sides. Could you elaborate a little bit on the choosing of sides? Are there times when you feel that, as they say, when elephants fight, the United States and China, what are the difficulties that you face, and do you not sometimes feel the need to choose sides one way or the other?
Yes. Okay.
As for the tensions between the United States and China and whether it has an effect on Thailand, this is an interesting matter. Thailand accords great importance and interest to this issue. Ever since there was the first joint meeting, second joint meeting, third joint meeting, and fourth joint meeting, we hope that these will become successful in order to alleviate the effects of the trade tensions, which are affecting not only the US and China, but also other countries as well. So our way of thinking is that there should be an amicable way out, that occurs as soon as possible, since both these countries are long-standing and close allies of Thailand, and the conflict between major powers is something that can happen. However, the United States and China do have cooperation in many areas, like counter-narcotics, counter-terrorism, non-proliferation of nuclear weapons, and so these are all good areas of cooperation. However, the economic issues have an effect on people in many countries, so my hope is that there is an amicable means of solving the trade tensions. I don't think that choosing sides is the correct way of putting it. I don't like this phraseology, because we don't have sides. We are all on the same side. All of us are in the same boat, and we can't leave each other behind. Therefore, as for the conflict between these two countries, there's an impact on the supply chain and value chain of the entire world. However, in the bigger picture, Thailand's export to the US and China has increased, even though there have been these retaliatory trade measures. So don't reduce my exports to the US. Make sure that it continuously increases. And however, in the first 7 months, Thailand's exports were reduced by 16.3%, and our exports to China decreased by 8.24%. So our exports in the first 7 months decreased to both countries. Take care of this as well. And the baht is strengthening. Since our current account surplus is higher, we're gaining a lot of revenue from tourism. So we don't want our foreign reserves to accumulate without reciprocal investment in Thailand. A high current account surplus isn't always positive. It might lead